The airport live cam, the time lapse, I should say, through the day. You see just some partly cloudy skies. We head tonight. I don't see any lightning off in the distance, although it looked like a little flash there because there are some storms up in Virginia as this is looking to the northeast. But 77 degrees right now, and you can see the area I'm talking about. 77 Raleigh, 76 Fayetteville, 70 in Siler City, 76 Rocky Mount, 77 in Goldsboro, 73 in South Hill, Virginia. And as you can see, a little bit of lightning up to the north, and as we'll zoom in there because that's where all the action is. And from Bethel Hill up to South Boston back through Clarksville, getting some heavy rain. There were a couple flash flood warnings up earlier for that area. And then you can see from Warrenton, north of Warrenton, going up I-85. This is drifting to the north, so maybe South Hill, Virginia, you'll see some showers too. Now, that doesn't, and we had a couple try to pop up this evening near Wake Forest, just a couple isolated showers, but that little instability has moved to the north right now, and it's all in response to a cold front that is going to sag down and be to our south of the triangle, a little over Fayetteville tomorrow. So that means
3.
More clouds on the rays of sunshine, about a 3, and cooler temperatures. The low won't change much, 68. I won't rule out a brief little spurts of a shower in the morning. I think we'll have a little better chance of a spotty, but just very spotty showers tomorrow afternoon. Very hit or miss. Mostly misses, but very hit or miss. Very cloudy to start and then mostly cloudy in the afternoon. But look at these afternoon temperatures. What? It was 88 today in the triangle. Tomorrow afternoon, look at that, 74 at 2 o'clock, 74 at 4 o'clock. Somewhere in between, we'll get to 75. Now, the exception to that rule is that front that's sagging to the south is going to put the brakes on maybe over Harnett County and Moore County, and to the south, you'll still manage mid-80s in Fayetteville, although you got up to 90 today, so you're a little cooler there. 82 in Dunn tomorrow, 80 in Wilson, 80 Smithfield, 75 Roanoke Rapids to 84 in Clinton along the coastal plain. And there are your cooler temperatures, 74 Durham, 75 Raleigh, and just barely upper 60s to around 70 in Roxborough. All right, tropics, pretty active. There's 20% chance of development. As I analyze this, I see this might turn into a low pressure system and maybe a trough of low pressure, but all the computer models, the European, the American, the Canadian, all show it as a trough of low pressure off our coast next week, so let's not get too concerned about that. This one is going to circle around itself, so hey, they can stay out in the middle of the Atlantic, but we do have a new tropical storm. It's not this tropical depression, which should die out in a couple days. It is Kirk coming off the coast of Africa, and Kirk is going to stay to the south of us and maybe go as a tropical storm in the southern Caribbean Sea sometime by the end of the week. So we did get a Kirk. All right, quickly on the forecast map, you can see a couple showers. This front settles in, a couple showers around maybe in the morning, the afternoon, rather mostly cloudy. And you can see that front keeping Fayetteville warmer, and it's going to stay that way on Monday, although it might even sag further to the south and Fayetteville a little cooler. And then on Tuesday, we're going to see this front go back to the north as a warm front, and that'll warm us up back into the 80s. And as a matter of fact, there's that little trough of low pressure that I'm not too concerned about. Could give a few showers to the Outer Banks. So your forecast then, 80 or 780, so used to it, right? 75 tomorrow, 78 on Monday with some spotty showers. Slight risk on Tuesday afternoon after the sun comes up and that front goes back as a warm front, and then another cold front comes our way, and we'll see some 80s in here until we get rid of the precipitation. And by next weekend, I'm looking for a dry weekend for the last weekend in September.